Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Grape. Hello, username. Hello, Sarah. I will be with you guys in just 1 second. Hi. Um, hope everyone is having a lovely day so far. If my eyes look red, I may have long story short, some of you guys know that my streamer, my favorite streamer is retiring in a couple days. And today was the last day to do basically like video messages, and I hadn't done one. I didn't think I was gonna do one, but I decided to do one. I may or may not have gotten a bit teary-eyed on one of the attempts, so here we are. Hi. And let me but a username. Grape, Sarah, everyone else. I hope you guys are having a lovely week so far. Hello. Okay. Okay. There we go. I had to make sure it actually sent in the Discord because, like I said, today in about an hour and a half is the deadline for submitting it. So I wanted to make sure it actually got in. How are we doing though, fam? Are we being chillin' in the house? Sorry. I don't regret saying it, but I regret not giving 100% to it. Fun fact, the song Holiday by Green Day is, I now refer to it as the song you can't sing at karaoke. Have I seen Game of Thrones? I have not seen 99.9% of it. I've seen most of the first episode, and that's basically it. I do know some things about Game of Thrones, mainly about how much the fandom hated the ending and also the one McDonald's cup scene, or Starbucks cup, excuse me. You need me to watch the entire thing. God, I'm gonna be real. Game of Thrones is one of those shows that just sounds like it would be exhausting to watch, just from like an emotional standpoint. Like, I have this category of show where it's like it's just exhausting to watch from a it's just draining, and it's real hard to get me to watch one of those things. I think the only thing that's managed to get me that I instinctively had that reaction to is Yellow Jackets. And that's just because there was this one scene that people kept putting on my Twitter homepage, and it was like, fuck, fine, I guess I'll watch this fucking show. I still haven't watched it though. Eight Medieval Stuff is the best show of all time. Will your happiness not suffice? I'm sorry to say. If it was like a season long, I might be willing to do it, but like, it's the same reason that I'll never watch The Last of Us show. There are some shows that I just know the whole point of every episode feels like it's how much can we make the viewers suffer? And it's like, I understand the appeal of that sort of show, especially when it's like dressed up with like good literature and good storytelling. It's just not for me. Oh my gosh, little Poopadoo, hello! How goes? I hope you are doing well. Didn't you have your surgery today? Welcome in. Or is that tomorrow? I'm now realizing that my 2-day thing is, my brain is not doing math proper. But hello, how goes? I am doing quite well, thank you, and I hope you are as well. Happy to take one season. You know, you say that, Sarah, but when I watched the first, like I said, I gave it a shot. I tried the first episode. I was just like, it's I can't watch John Wick because I will not watch the dog die. Like, that is where I am at. I'm like, look, I know that I would enjoy the rest of the movies, but I will not be able to get past the opening. That's how I am with, like, Game of Thrones. Like, I know that I would probably enjoy a lot of parts of it, but the overall bad vibes would just be like, I guess, I'm trying to think of a way to put this that isn't against the Twitch terms of service. I was like, I feel like I just end every episode wanting to go to improv class. For those who don't know, saying going to improv class is a way of saying to kill oneself. Because both the best and worst people you'll ever meet will be at an improv class, to be clear. So yeah, I just feel like I'd end every episode being like, oh my god, I just want to go to improv class. You know, like... Hey, Beatles, and hey, Fluffy! Happy Spicy Wednesday. Hope you guys are going well, doing well. Welcome in. It was today, okay. Surgery went well, just gotta watch out for infections now. Well, congratulations. I'm glad to hear. And, like I said, hoping for a speedy and easy recovery. So then you know what? Fun fact, Beatles. I actually decided to totally avoid the info on Jason, and I figure that we can watch it together on like Saturday. Which actually, guys, that reminds me. I forgot. My cousin's baby shower is this Saturday. Cyberpunk will still be business as usual, but we're probably gonna be starting stream late. And by probably, I mean we're definitely starting stream late because her shower starts at noon. So I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord. But Cyberpunk, same usual time. Dead by Daylight is up in the air. I might do an extra long stream on Sunday in order to compensate. And yeah, you do see some shit in Game of Thrones. Sarah, to my understanding, you sometimes see some literal shit in Game of Thrones. And yes, little Poopadoo, I did. Also, guys, fun fact, side note, I don't know why, I just didn't even fucking think about custom/shipping. I almost don't even want to share how fucking expensive it was. For those who don't know, I had decided to, so the Danganronpa plushes are like $26 each, okay? And I had decided that I was willing to get 3 of them for myself. That was where I was at. I was like, okay. Uh-oh. Is stream okay? I just noticed that I got the red bars of death where my output is. Curious. Looks fine for now. Sorry. Anyway, I decided I'm gonna have 3 of them. Little Poopadoo very kindly made it so I was able to get all 6 of them. Guys, customs and shipping was like $75. It was the cost of 3 of them just to get them in the country. I fucking forgot how expensive ordering, like, niche, yeah, it's like, I was suddenly reminded of why I don't have any anime shit from when I was, like, a big anime fan. Like, I forgot how expensive, like, buying this dumb shit is. And side note, by the way, as a result, I was like, I don't remember my Junko figurine that I also bought being this expensive for customs. Turns out it went up like $30 in customs since I put in the order, so that's gonna be more expensive than I thought, but whatever. The good news is I'm not actually getting it fully charged until later. But that also could be bad news, because that means shipping and customs might go up. But also they could go down. But also they could go up. So, who knows? Who knows? Anyway. Yeah, no, that's expensive. It's, when I saw that, I was like, it was one of those moments of, the thing is, getting fewer of the plushes isn't gonna bring the price of the shipping and customs down. So at that point, it was like, okay, well, I already decided I was going to do this. I guess gotta deal with the unexpected cost. So yeah. And actually what I think I'm gonna do is, for those who don't know, during the summer, which this will be approaching sooner rather than later, my family, extended family, and I tend to go down the Jersey Shore for a week, rent a house, that sort of thing. And so I'll probably just take some of my budget that I had geared towards that and subtract from it. Oh, anyway, also guys, if you're just getting here and you're wondering why I'm sitting here, also, what happened to the game? I had it open before it closed. Curious. While I'm sitting here yapping, this is silly. I probably don't even need to talk about this. A lot of you guys know this. My favorite streamer is retiring in a couple days, actually, because it's at the end of the month. And he has a submission on his Discord for people to just, like, basically send goodbye videos. He made the comparison of it being kind of like he's attending his own funeral, and honestly, he's not wrong. It is very attending one's own funeral coded. But... oh. Anyway, I started cheering up a bit during the first attempt, and then I did a second attempt that was less emotional, but also that was better and worse, so I went with that one. And now, here we are. I'm trying to, what? I'm sorry, why is there a map showcase? I just got DBD, like, rebooted, and why is there a map showcase? Out of curiosity, does anyone know? Jason looks so satisfying to play. You might need to play Killer. Is he? Because I feel like the only thing I've heard about it, like I said, I managed to totally dodge any actual like info about it. The only thing I've seen people saying is that his animations seem pretty jank. Oh, also, I've seen the perks. What the fuck are those survivor perks? Or at least the one. The others are kind of like whatever, but that one perk is kind of crazy. I don't think this is... Ooh, I just noticed Logitech is being weird. But yeah, the palette reset one seems crazy, right? I'm not alone in thinking that. And I say that very well knowing that... Uh-oh. Sorry, the uh-oh, by the way, really quick, is my, Logitech app not working. Let's see if I can turn it off and on again. Cause I need my DPI, pretty please, princess. It's like, it's freezing at the screen load localizations, to be clear. Doing graphical type update. Oh, glad yeah, little Poopadoo. I would have actually been like, I would have been so annoyed at myself if I hadn't gotten it in time. And not only that, there's also like fine print on their website that basically states we're allowed to cancel the orders early if we want to, haha. Or not cancel the orders, close the orders early. So that was also like in my brain. Okay, well, this is unexpected. Guys, I'm having a small issue. Uh-oh, indeed, Fluffy Boy. I didn't notice until now is the problem, but my mouse colors were wrong. That's what made me notice. Because normally I have a solid colors on the stripes and the G. I think it's like pink and orange or something, or pink and blue or something. And, I was like, oh, let me reboot the app, but it's not working. And force quitting it is not doing anything. Ooh, hey, maniac bastard. How go some of these fresh and all Andes lately? Oh, you know what? We haven't had any games yet. We had a bit of a slow and late start, not in that order. And now I'm having issues with my mouse, specifically the Logitech app. Let's see. I'm gonna screw around with it for another like minute or two, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just give up and wing it with whatever my current DPI is. Troubleshooting, bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Aha! Okay, that one worked. Okay. I was able to get it to restart by basically I went into Task Manager and found some additional not additional instances of it running, but instances of related like at Logitech stuff running that I think is where the bottleneck was. Anyway, guys, I probably should have thrown a polling chat for you guys to vote on which killer we warm up with, but how about we just start with Spirit, since she's been a bit of a favorite lately. And I've been having decent success with her. Let me fix this. Stop listening to my own voice. Okay, we do this. We do this, and we get you guys some audio. And I stop lisping my words quite as much. To be clear, when I say this, I am not mocking people with lisps. I am referencing the fact that I used to have one, and probably still do semi-regularly, especially when tired. Oh yeah, no, Beatles. It was just my G-Hub app itself that was, like, bugging out. Mean Twins got Vecna's... Hold on, let me just do this real quick. I'm just gonna put a prestige into someone. Who am I likely to play? Honestly, I play you up, semi. Okay. Actually, you know, let's warm up with Huntress. That way I don't have to think too much. And we'll just see how my aim is today. Also, hello, Splat. How goes? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Ooh. You got Mean Twins, got Vecna's Castle. Not winnable with Victor not being able to teleport. Oh, he can't teleport? That's interesting. I actually never even thought of that, but it makes sense, I guess. I had to really sweat for some hooks. Got called cringe, so asked, you know, how do you... God, I love people talking out of their asses about shit they do not understand, even slightly. I love people who can't see beyond their own noses. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, daily login. Yummy, thank you. Ooh, yummy squared. I'll take it. Wait, you still need to know opinion on Assassin's Creed Odyssey? It's an Assassin's Creed game. No, but I still don't remember which Assassin's Creed games are which, honestly. I have such a vague and very undeveloped opinion on the Assassin's Creed games overall. Oh wait, the new elusive perk. Wait, which one is the new elusive perk? Because I'm mainly just thinking of the new palette reset perk, because that one is a nightmare. Darling, I'm a nightmare just like a daydream. But yeah, no, that's gonna be an absolute nightmare of a perk, and I actually kind of don't know what behavior thinks they're cooking. I kind of assumed it was an exhaustion perk at first, and when I realized it wasn't, it got me angry. Because I was like, oh well, at least they can't combine it with live. And then I read it, and I'm not happy. So Cyberpunk. Also, Fluffy, so sorry. I know that I saw you ask me how I was enjoying Cyberpunk so far, and I just in my head I was like, I will pin that and respond after I've responded my other things, like a sim. And then the person controlling my sim deleted that. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Because and so with regards to expanding Cyberpunk time or adding a day, I haven't had a lot of time to think about it in depth. I'm loosely leaning towards yes, but then I started thinking about when I would structure it in. And I think that if I add a Cyberpunk day in the sense that I make another long stream, so let's say, for example, that let's say we did Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays all as double streams, where we start at 1 and then switch over at 6. If I were to do any of those, or that option, I would probably turn... Oh! I would probably turn a different day into a day off so that I could have a better recoup day. Oh, wait, why did I go to Survivor? And with regards to switching a DBD, like, time to Cyberpunk, so let's say, again, for example, making Cyberpunk, Wednesday, like, so right now we'd be playing Cyberpunk instead of DBD, but wouldn't have, like, a longer stream. That, if we go with that, I'm tempted to do that, / willing to do that, but I would also want to kind of put it to a vote to see where people fall on that. Not necessarily the vote will dictate my answer, but just to kind of vibe check what people are interested in. For 2 reasons. Number 1, if people want to watch, like, aren't really into Cyberpunk, I don't want to overwhelm them with, oh great, more Cyberpunk. But in the same breath, if people do want to watch it, I don't want to risk having too many sessions because it's like, oh shit, 3 times a week is a lot. So I want to keep that balance of not too many for the people who aren't interested, but also not too many for the people who are interested but have actual lives. Unlike me. So yes, but I don't have an answer yet. I'm still in the pondering stage. It also, straight up, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I mean yesterday, discovered that tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, I have shit going on. Tomorrow, we're going out to lunch with some family members. Friday, we have some people come into the house to do some work. And then Saturday is the baby shower. And I'll answer about the perk in a second, username. Assuming that you're asking about the one that I was ranting about. Also, hello, Pixie. How goes? I hope you're having a good week so far. Welcome in. And how far have I gotten in Cyberpunk? Not very far, but I'm finally starting to, number 1, I think I'm finally at the point where I feel kind of comfortable with the controls. And number 2, I'm at the point where I'm going to stop constantly scanning and looking for food on the ground as much. Because I've basically been an absolute rat freak bastard human, and just been, collecting all the loot I could find. In like a borderline obsessive way. And I won't lie, the instinct and tendency will die hard, but I think I need to kill it. Kill it where it stands. Because it's the sort of thing that I don't mind doing for the beginning of the game, while, like I said, I'm getting used to vibes, it lets me come across random encounters, blah blah blah. But it's not something that we need to continue forever. You know, just the occasional indulgence. As a treat. So basically, where I'm at right now is scary chick who's one of her bodyguards punched me in the face, was like, use our money. And I was like, why do I have the option to say no to this? So I said no to this, honestly believing that I wouldn't actually have the option to say no. And then she accepted my no, and I realized I may have fucked up, and now I'm kind of terrified. And apparently I no longer have access to the dick gun, which wouldn't have been a dick gun anyway, since I have the censorship settings on. Oh, also, side note, I want you guys to know I have genuinely been considering redoing that choice anyway, like, aka putting a poll in my Discord and letting that be like the only time I'll let you guys reverse my decision. Because it's a melee weapon. For some reason I had in my head it was a Okay, the fact that it's a sword is actually even funnier, I can't lie. So what you're saying is I can be Joy from Everything Everywhere All at Once and just murder the security guard with 2 dildos. What was that movie? That was a fabulous movie, but what the fuck was that? That was an acid trip and a half. Oh, I just realized I don't. Uh-oh. Guys, I just realized you're about to watch me for the first time in quite a while play Huntress without my crosshair on. And by crosshair, yes, I do sometimes mean my sticky note at the center of my screen. Let's see if I actually know where the center of my screen is or not. My money's on no. Oh. Ooh. I'm out of hatchets now, so. Are you here on this gen? Seriously, dude? Right in front of my salad? Ooh, hell of a warm-up match, hell of a warm-up match. Oh, I'll kick it while I'm here. Okay. I didn't even realize that's what I was shooting at. Nice job, honestly. Okay, Ooh, 1 second, guys, sorry. Okay, I am not happy with my lack of crosshair right now. Heh, I predicted the dodge. I don't know why they're all just saying injured like this. Maybe they'll have adrenaline or something, but... Ooh, good dodge. Good dodge squared. I don't understand what his plan is. Does he know that, like, Hatch is here or something? Like, what's going on? Did he leave? Am I stupid? I might be stupid here. Am I just dumb? I might just be dumb here, unfortunately. You might have just stealthed by me like and I'm just a bozo. I cannot stop thinking about the fact that I just want my crosshair on the screen. I can't lie. GG's. Yeah, I genuinely did not even see him leave that area. Okay, let me get this on screen because boy howdy, that was actually misery. And also, I don't want to play Huntress today because my hands are sweating like an absolute pig. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to go turn the AC up. Holy crap. I'm not even going to show you my hands. Normally, I would be willing to show you my hands. They are actually just, like, gross. Okay, okay. I also decided to get myself a dilly bar to help with the heat. Mm. Okay, I'm back. Let me put my headphones back on. Oh, also username. I'm so sorry. I realized I never actually answered your question about what the perk does that I was complaining about. Long story short, it basically lets you vault a pallet, which will then reset that pallet and just make it inaccessible for like 60 seconds. So I'm just imagining someone with like lithe or something dumb teching into the killer and then just revolting the pallet immediately after throwing it, and then that pallet is just infinitely reusable basically. Obviously, it can't be reset right away or used right away after it's been reset because of the cooldown. It just feels like the potential to be a really gross perk. And I might be overreacting or assuming the worst. It just feels like a weirdly designed perk, all things considered. With the current meta being what it is. Well, not even that. Wait, there was a squirrel outside that scared you? Thought it was a skunk and almost screamed. Squirrel! Ooh. Okay. There we go. First of all, why do we not have a crosshair add-on for Huntress, by the way? Question mark. Or, like, a skin with a crosshair. Okay, who are we playing? Let's play some Spee. Let's see if my ears are better. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do a Survivor match while we wait? I wouldn't mind a Survivor game. Remind me why I play Killer. Okay, Tori, Han, this is why I play Killer. Because you won't stop yapping. Also, guys, off topic, but I've realized, you know, earlier I was talking about how, I go down the shore for about a week, with my family. The last 2 years I've gone, first of all, I was still streaming on my old computer, which for those who don't know, was a gaming laptop that I got in 2019, and it served me well over the years. But the point is, my setup was portable. I'm realizing that this year, even if I wanted to, I literally couldn't bring my full setup. So if I do want to try to stream down the shore, I'll actually have to bring my old laptop with me. Absolutely, Lil Poopadoo. No matter what, you've had an exhausting day, like physically. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and take care. Treat yourself. Treat yourself well. It was good to see ya. And hello, Billalord. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. You'll try. Do more than try. Damn it. No, but seriously. Gosh, fun fact, guys. When I was, I'm trying to remember how old I was. I want to say I was in 4th grade. It was 3rd or 4th grade, so I was either 6 or 7. No, excuse me. I was 8 or 9. When I had to get my appendix taken out. Oh god, a trapper is kind of scary on this map, actually. Uh-oh. I did not turn my DPI back up. I shouldn't have thrown it. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong DPI. Thank you, Laura. Skill check. Skill check. Skill check. Skill check. Skill check. Skill check. I was checking that the gamer getting chased wasn't the one with Deliverance. Damn, I'm running into the area of the map I know it's trapped. This is a mistake. Okay, good, there's not one here. Oh, also, guys, I'm so sorry. I am absolutely, like, locked in bad streamer mode. Trapper's just, like, a stressful killer to go against on the best of days. Who? Oh, no, Billylore, you haven't had a good day. I'm hoping that the punchline is that it was a great day, but, if it was genuinely just, like, a rough day, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm hoping it was a great day, though. But what's up, gamer? She's not the one with DS, I don't think, right? I don't think anyone had it, actually. I need to find a gen. I am headless chickening times a million right now. But you know what I can do? I can go disarm traps if I find them / know about them. And I know he started here, so I'm expecting these to be trapped. Okay, just the one. Fair enough. Ah, and this is trapped here. Makes sense. And it is a self-resetting traps. Oh yeah, no, it's still bugged, isn't it? GG's. Hey, it was a great day. I'm happy to hear that, Billalord. I did have a good day, thank you. And hey, Wesky, how goes? I hope you're having a good one. Welcome in. Okay, let's see how this goes. You know what? Let's do Mindbreaker. Why not? Gonna open that phrase. It's still Jason. They're gonna open stream with phrase. God, I don't know why I couldn't spit that sentence out. Going to open every stream with that phrase until Jason. Oh, you know what? I've actually managed to dodge basically all information about him, other than the fact that I've heard his animations feel kind of jank. But everyone who's mentioned him today has said that they've had a lot of fun playing him, so honestly, I'm kind of excited now. I'm planning on probably watching some info on, like, Saturday. During stream, which also, guys, reminds me, this Saturday, we're gonna be having a late start. I'll be posting about it in the Discord, so don't worry about forgetting. My cousin's baby shower is happening in the afternoon, so Cyberpunk will still be at the same time, and DBD will be starting whatever time makes sense, / when I get home. So I will keep you guys posted. Oop. Ooh, someone's bringing cake. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's like money, 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 but it's yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, I will say though, guys, rewinding for a second, do I have, I know Little Poopadoo signed off, and I don't think Rubber Ducky's here, so are any of you gamers who are currently here Cyberpunk aficionados? Like, AKA, I have a very specific question to ask, so if you're, like, not a huge fan of the game and know about, like, different decision branches and stuff, then you probably couldn't help me, to be clear. It's not a huge deal, also. But if I do have any, like, decision branching aficionados, let me know so I can pose a question. It is, in fact, related to the dick sword we were talking about earlier, or whatever it is. For those who don't know, by the way, I am actually all but totally, unspoiled about Cyberpunk. So, we're trying to preserve the experience of a fresh play to the best of our collective ability. Interesting play, actually. Interesting movement from the Lori. Me as well, you know? If I got someone in there, it'd be good. Be good for business. Wait, what is my, I'm sorry, is she gonna go second? Like, what's happening here? Okay, there we go. Yikes. Sprint burst, I assume? Ooh, no. Ooh, good double back. They're all good at going at spirit. That's actually kind of scary. I mean, I don't know why Lara DC'd, but also, what was that, Lori? Okay. I mean, Lori I get more than Lara. Oh, Leon. We can go after Lara bot. God, I hate bots. Bots is... Oh! Are you kidding me? The bot greed... I'm actually so angry. I didn't even know that bots could greed pallets. Oh my god, I hate bots. Why are they so good at the game? I don't even want to chase Lara bot as a spirit. It just sounds miserable. I'm trying to mind game a bot. I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind, it worked somehow. Yikes. Right. Ooh, some yummy Jolly Ranchers are good. Bought a sheep today. Oh no. Ooh, but yum, enjoy. God, I could go for some barbecue. Not like right this second, but in general. One of the best parts about summer is barbecue. And again, the craziest part is they're not even in a bad position. Like, they were doing really good. Like, I don't... They were all stealthing really well. Like, maybe if they were against a more patient player, then that other killer would be able to stealth out better. Or wait out the stealth better, rather. But, oh my god, I'm gonna have to kill Loribot and lose all my, perk. Hey, Loribot, any chance you want to give me a grab? Haha. JK, unless... Okay. Well, care enough to try to mid-max the perk. They're down a player. That's good enough for me. Well, technically they're now 2 players. 2.5 players, even. Don't worry, Larabot will die before these guys do. Just don't go next, dude. Seriously. You guys, these guys genuinely might pop the last gen, to be clear. Like, they could even get a full-on escape. Like, multiple escapes, even. Is this Larabot? Is that Larabot? I want to kill Larabot. Get back here, Larabot. Kimigashine. Fucking bots. I hate bots! I hate bots. Never mind, I love bots, they're so stupid. I'm gonna kill Larabot. Or Leon, whichever one of them is there. Damn, really just stood there, huh? Is this off the fucking record? No, it's not. I'm just gonna stand here in case it's DS. I refuse to get DS'd by a bot, I'm sorry. Okay, I half expected it anyway. Guys, are you fine if I just let the other two go at this point? Like, it's just one last gen for them to do. What even is the last gen? Where is it? Oh my god, that's a disgusting 3-gen, actually. Hey, Leon, do you just want to, like, do the gen, or do you want me to chase you? Well, we'll see. Maybe Dwight will do the gen while I'm chasing Leon. That would be ideal. What in the pebble is this? I'm trying to think of what the trajectory would be. It'd be like here, right? Like that. Leon. Where's Dwight even at this point? I mean... Okay. If you want to do it this way, then sure. I figured you and Dwight might want to pop the last gen, but... Boop. Anyway, these have been some interesting killer games, to say the least. I don't really know what's going on at this point, TBH. I have expected to hear another crow. I'm surprised Leon isn't letting go. I kind of thought that's what was happening. It might be, turns out he's trying to take me to Dwight for some reason. That'd be a plot twist. What are we doing, guys? What's happening? Where are we? Who are we? What are we? Are we human or are we dancer? Let's see, do we get the classic hatch spawn in here? Apparently we do. What if I just sit here? Guys, I might play this game a bit too much. Does Dwight even exist anymore? Was he actually just a figment of our imagination this whole time? Dwight, was he just, like, stuck on the wrong side of the map, or is he just not even trying? Dwight. Dude, you just gotta go for it at this point. He's gonna run out of time. Dwight. Hope he's at the other gate. Oh, he's at the other gate. Jeez. I'm still just trying to figure out what Lara and Lori's deal was that match. I mean, Lori might have just gone next because Lara went next. I don't know why Lara... I mean, Lara could have crashed, let's be real. Oh well, GG's. I'll tell you this much, though. I'm starting to really appreciate indoor maps as Spirit. Because I find it a lot easier to track the tippy-tap on tile as opposed to on more outdoorsy surfaces like sand or dirt. Also, excuse me for one moment. I am currently being a bad streamer and looking at my phone. And not even for, like, a good excuse. Just straight up, I saw something pop up that I wanted to see. Okay. Ha. 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 Oh my god, this is melting. Oh my god, it's really melting. Maybe I should have got myself a plate. You know what? While this matchmaking is finishing, let me preemptively go to the kitchen to toss this, because it's just about done. My dilly bar. Oh, well, hello there. That's the second time that's happened tonight. Weird. You know what? I'm actually gonna use this as an opportunity, because standing up, I realized I gotta use the little gamer's room. So how about this? How about I take 5 to 10. It's 7:41. I'll be back right around 7:50. I will leave you guys with a poll. Who should we play next? Question mark. Options are Spirit, Pig, Huntress. I'll put Pyramid Head. And I'll put Survivor as the last option. I'll put 10 minutes on the poll. And it is 7:42. So we'll be back in about 8 minutes. So right around 7:50. So if you have an opinion on which killer you want to see, go ahead and vote. Or if you want to see me play Survivor, go and vote. I'll be right back, guys. Gonna run a quick ad while I'm gone. See you in a few. Much love to you guys. And, gonna reset my mental while I'm up because that match, I think, kind of reset my brain in a not great way. BRB. Okay, okay. Hello. Give me one moment. Also, hello, Rubber Ducky. How goes? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Okay. Let me make sure that we're good. 1 second. Okay. Am I gonna end up playing the DLC as well, or just the base game? Probably the DLC. I already own the DLC. I had to kind of assume that it was like a post-game DLC, but I've since come to the conclusion that it's probably not, so I assume that I'll just kind of figure it out as I go along. I will say that the game is very likely to start picking up pace now that I have my sea legs. I feel like I've actually got an understanding of what's going on now in terms of movements and all that jazz. Obviously, still have a lot of things to learn and figure out and relearn muscle memory for, but I think I'm at a good place now where I can start branching out. I do have a question though. For those who know the story, specifically Rubber Ducky, I know that you said that you are pretty well versed in the branches and things that are important, things that aren't important, things that are relatively minor decisions that might have a butterfly effect. And I do have one question for you. Because I was presented with a choice towards the tail end of stream last night, and I wasn't expecting to get the choice. So I was like, why are you giving me the option to say no? So I said no, fully expecting it to be one of... You know how games will sometimes give you options where it's like, you can say yes or no, but if you say yes, it's all good, and then if you say no, they just force you to say yes anyway? I fully thought it was going to be that sort of decision, where I'd say no, and then they tell me why I had to say yes, and then I'd say yes. I didn't actually think it was going to let me say no. And all this to say, I'm curious about... I was expecting Fallout 4 dialogue. I guess you're right. I guess that is what I was expecting now that you put it that way. To be fair to Fallout 4, I feel like that's not like an atypical video game like logic tree. Getting railroaded by the DM of the video game you purchased. But yeah, that's what I was expecting. What's her face, who's buddy decided to punch my lights out because I contacted her. When she was like, pay with our money, I'm like, why the fuck do I have the option to say no? So I said no, and she was like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, wait, they actually let me say no? And then I was long story short, all I know is that I've lost out on the chance to get the some cash money and the dick sword. And I just want to know, are there any larger impacts other than like, because little Poopadoo mentioned did a little bit of looking into like what the differences is, because basically I was like, oh, if the difference is just money and a weapon or something, then I wouldn't mind reloading this, because it's early enough and I was genuinely not expecting them to actually let me say no. Oh, so I just wanted to kind of like source opinions on whether you think it's worth read, because we literally played for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes after that, to the extent that little to nothing happened. Also, if anyone didn't notice, I added a reminder to save my game as a Twitch redemption now for Twitch points. So I'll no longer have an excuse to forget about the old autosave. Actually, I wanted to check to see if there was a way to rebind autosave. Not autosave, excuse me, quick save. Because F5 is not a great key for me. It's a bit out of my range. Not necessarily really the same. No, 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 no. Rubber Ducky, I don't even mean in the sense of like plot. I more so mean like, is the plot difference negligible? Like, I guess what I'm asking is if I reloaded the save, would it not impact anything? Because if it actually like impacts stuff, then if it's like decent amounts of waves, then I'd rather not reload. But if the differences are negligible, then I'm just curious about like what the gun looks like. And I don't want to look it up on my own because looking up things like that just tells the algorithm you want information, and the last thing I want is for like the Cyberpunk subreddit to start showing up on my homepage and get spoiled for something, you know? That's more so what I mean. Is like I guess I'm asking for a negative of it. If I reloaded it, would it actively like change anything significant, or is it basically just a flavor text difference? I guess more technically, no matter what, I know it's more than flavor text because I've heard about the dick sword, which I wouldn't technically have anyway, since I have the sensor on. Has a chance to ripple down based on choices made later on in the same mission. All matters how I take things. Got it. Okay, so it's enough that it will have an impact. Got it. Okay. But yeah, I'll tell you, I was shocked when it gave me the option to actually say no and let me stick with it. And that is telling me that I really have to not just take options because they're available. I have to play it as I would a supermassive games where sometimes doing nothing may be the best course of action. Or whatever the quote is they tell you at every game. Don't kick the dog. I repeat, do not kick the dog. Oh yeah, no, I heard that I get it would just be a baton instead or something like that. I don't remember what information I knew, but I knew it would just look different. But I heard that the peak nature of it loses its peak. It loses something else, hahaha. Nostromo Wreckage. I do not like this map as Huntress, or as many killers, but especially as Huntress. Unlike Toba Landing, which at least has a lot of funky little holes you can shoot through at filler tiles, this one you've got, like, nothing of the sort. You have ones you can shoot over, but even they're, like, kind of hard to tell. Also, wrong DPI, Marcus. Wrong DPI. Well, I guess that's someone moving. I actually tried to grab her and had already drawn my hatchet. Okay. Awesome. I love survivors. The standstill at loop goes next upon death. Name a more iconic duo. Oh, I missed. Corona. You can throw axes in Cyberpunk. I did not know that. Interesting. But later on, perhaps. What I really do want to do at some point is play around with, like, the katana a bit to see if I actually like the melee weapons or not. Hi, V-Bot. I don't know why you're here, but... I know that I don't have to not tunnel the bot. Okay, I predicted the dodge, but he did it at the wrong time. Also, I guess notice Kate's name. Coked up LeBron. I gotta say, they've done a really good job of making the bots feel more like players. Actually, that was the real the guy I was chasing. But no, they've done a really good job of making the bots feel a lot more like players in the way that they've had already succeeded at making the killer bots feel like players. Don't get me wrong, they still do some really dumb things, but at least in Chase, they feel a lot better to chase. They feel a lot less wall hacky. But not enough. Not enough less wall hacky. I missed. I don't know why I tried to predict instead of... I'm sorry, but I saw you walking away. I'm not, it's not anti-V discrimination, I promise. Monkey. We're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship, Little Einsteins. Okay. Grab the hack shit. What am I hearing? This guy's got some crazy movement. Okay. See someone to my left. God. I'd love to kill V-Bot. V-Bot is V running. I thought that was funny. Good dodge. Oh my god. Lamau. Okay. I'm sorry, V. I would have rather been V-Bot than real V, but... Who is this, V-Bot? No, this is real Kate. Honestly, this is probably the best way to lure out a bot, is to hook. Bots love to go for unhooks. Which is good. They should. Hello, V-Bot. Let's see, can I force the pallet throw? Good. V-Bot is dead. I mean, I can go for save, or... GG's. I don't even think he left. Is he still just there? No way, right? Surely. Oh, there he is. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, Trevor. I know. Also, enjoy your food, Grape. See you when you get back. Melee weapons do need a bit more wiggle room to get their foot through the door, if that makes sense. Got it, okay. Okay, so, got it. Because Melee was one of those playstyles that I never really got into in Fallout, but I also know some people would swear by. So I was wondering if, because I've heard people mentioning the blades, which, fun fact, for the longest time, I thought were, like, exclusively some type of throwing knife. I didn't realize that blades was referring to, like, actual swords. Which, I don't know why, but I didn't expect it. Anyway, point is, I was wondering if this might be the game to try that type of playstyle. That, like I said, I am relatively, unfamiliar with. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the thing that I started fixing last time and didn't. Okay, let's see. Do I even want Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss, or do I just want something like Gearhead? Sometimes I wish there was an open-handed type perk for killers, and then I remember that I play Survivor, and fuck that. Ooh, yeah. I do not need infinite aura nurse build. Thank you very much. Normal aura nurse. Ooh, new Huntress icon unlocked. Fun. And by melees, you're including blades and blunts as well as mantis blades, gorilla arms, and the monowire. Got it. You have a whole fun idea for killer base or killer skins based on cyberpunk factions. chose the animals for Huntress. You'll meet them later on. You know what? Just based on the name. Are they kind of... Do they have a similar vibe to the villains in You're Next? If you've seen that movie, which is basically a family is getting hunted down like one by one at like a dinner party thing. That's the long story short of that movie summarized. Roided up meatheads, got it. But do they have like animal masks? Actually very similar to Huntress's in style. Okay. La 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 la. I should get the Baba Yaga skin since I tend to default to that particular version of her hum. I don't know why I do. I just find it easier to do. I think it's just slightly more my natural key. Fun fact, the normal Huntress hum used to be slightly higher pitched on release, but then people complained that didn't suit her super well, so they lowered the pitch a little bit. I don't know if they re-recorded it or just lowered it in post. I was gonna say, I think they had one beamer. Hopefully the one person with the beamer isn't the one who yoinks me. Or isn't here. Hey. Guys, warm-up match was successful. Significantly better than my last warm-up match where I was freaking out about, being sweaty. And to be clear, when I say freaking out about being sweaty, I mean my hands were sliding around more than I wanted them to. Literal, not figurative sweat. Okay. Have I had a single match where someone hasn't PC'd early? Have I had any? I think every game I've had except maybe one of my Survivor games has been this way. Jesus Christ, people. Are you... Oh. I'm gonna go hunt down the bots. I don't give a shit. That's where we're at. I'm not, but I... Oh, you know what? Okay. That makes at least a little bit more sense that we're on a crappy server. You know what? I at least understand now. I think that they got hit by a beach ball-sized hatchet. But you know what? My ping is not solely to blame. You guys are also high ping because for some reason we are on a shit tier server. Damn, the bot's kind of a gamer. I think that was Claudette bot who did that, because I heard injured Claudette noises. Fortunately, they no longer have spidey senses and know when a hatchet is being thrown at their head, so that's nice. Hashtag thanks behavior. I missed. I don't actually think any of those are gonna hit. I just wanted to throw them for fun. Wait, where did Fung go? Now I know where Fung went. She must have Iron Will or something. So I don't hear her. Or she got all the way over there, which I guess is possible. Maybe she just really booked it around the map. Yeah, she did. Yes, Elodie. Okay. We take the Nancy bot and we put the Nancy bot on the hook. Goodbye, Nancy bot. Maybe not goodbye, but for now, goodbye. Till next time. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. I say as I shove her down the stairs. Anyway. Hey. Oh, here's one. Probably she throws it on me that time. Hey. Oh, and they'll pop the last gen, that's fine. I just really want to kill the bots, though, which is unfortunate, because the odds of killing bots in endgame are a lot worse compared to earlier game. Never mind, there's one. Oh my god, I hate bots. But the other bot's getting the gate open. Yep. Yup! Fucking course it did. I hate bots. They're so annoying. Okay, good. They're not here. Ugh. Guys, I'm like, this is bad. This is really bad. I have had a DC, I think, all but one game tonight. I am just, like, actually so tilted by people just insta-going next. It is infuriating. Did I say Michaela bot? That's so funny. I didn't even mean to. Oh, yeah, I definitely have the tendency to sometimes just actively word wrong, and then... Actually, you know what? Let me reboot my game, since that was a weird server. Let me actually just restart, since, I don't want another server like that, if possible. GG's. I'm gonna try this once more with feeling. And yeah. Huh. Anyway, do we still want some more Huntress gameplay, or do we want to see someone else? I'm assuming Huntress, unless, otherwise directed slash... I guess I should probably make a poll if I actually want to know the answer. Let me just get the game up and running first. Oh, do not want to do the map showcase. Okay. There we go. Let's throw in 25 levels. Also, did you guys notice that the play while you wait feature has returned even for lower queue times? I guess people were not happy about it disappearing, huh? Or maybe it was an accident that it disappeared as intensely as it did. Who can say? Who can say? Certainly not I. As I do not work for behavior. Shocking, I know. You all thought I was a secret employee, but it was I, Dio. Fun fact, as well, I once had an entire, like, 5-minute conversation with someone about the character Dio, and it was about 5 minutes to 10 minutes in that I realized that we were talking about two different characters with the same name. He was talking about the JoJo's Dio. I was talking about Dio from the Zero Escape trilogy, specifically Virtue's Last Reward. And it was just really funny that it took us so long to realize that our characters were different, yet apparently shared a decent amount of overlap. Fun fact, this is with the same person who, upon showing the, first Zero Escape game too, he was just kind of there vibing, listening, because he didn't really want to be there, but he didn't have anywhere else better to be, so he just decided to hang out with us. And then all of a sudden they start talking about, Junpei, have you heard about the morphogenetic field theory? And the way this man's head snapped up and he goes, why are they talking about the morphogenetic field? It was like a man with zero interest to, okay, why is this fucking anime game talking about this weird niche pseudoscience? Why does it know the name Sheldrake? What is happening? The quickest I've ever seen someone 180 on their interest in something. Continuing off of your cyberpunk skin idea, out of the factions I've already met, Hag is Maelstrom, Skull Merchant is Arasaka, and Spirit is Tiger Claws. Interesting. It's so funny because I feel like, so Maelstrom I know very little about. I actually question the lady who wanted me to take her cash money. Because I'm not gonna lie, part of why I ended when I did, and one of the reasons that I was willing to walk back that decision if it wasn't actually, like, gameplay relevant, but Or alternatively, if it was gameplay relevant, with people saying, hey Marcus, you probably want to do this, otherwise it really screws things up, is because I did not realize how tired I was for the last like half an hour or so of the game last night, to the extent that I can't remember what faction she worked for, what faction we're going after. Like, I realized I was not actually internalizing the info I was coming across. Ooh, we're still on a bad server. Maybe servers are just bad today. Slash right now. Sorry, Claude, I'm not trying to take her to the hook you were on. It's just, like, actually the closest hook. Just gonna pretend I didn't see slash hear. 3 hatchets and a dream, baby. Let's go. I love having an understanding of how maps work, as opposed to me on Leary's, to be clear. That's a nightmare. I hate Leary's and I cannot lie. Those other maps can't deny that when you spawn in on Leary with Leary's in your face, I don't know where I'm going with this. I think I saw Claudette on this gen again. Oh, Kate. Okay, that was sad. Hold on. More hatchets, excuse me. I don't know where she went. Is she just still here, vibing? Forgot unknown as Militech. Oh, the woman that was from Militech. Got it, got it. Getting stuck here. Let's see, do I want a 2 hatchets on a Dream Alucard, wherever he may be? Oh, now I know where he is. Oh, that's a rough 2 hatchets and a dream, I can't lie. You're not even Alucard, you're Yunjin, the other. We're going kickless! Which is definitely me flying pretty close to the sun, cause... Oh! Hey, Heaven Smile, how goes? I will drink some water in just a moment. I hope you're having a lovely week so far. I really want to find Alucard and chase him next, but let me drink some water. Ah, delicious. Thank you for watering your streamer, Tamagotchi. I mean, you know what? I may as well kick it since I'm here. Pseudo kickless, semi kickless. It's like going cakeless, but silly. You're Yunjin. I would love to chase Alucard because it's his turn. Wait, there is no Alucard. I'm thinking of last game. Or wait, was there even an Alucard last game? When was there an Alucard? I don't know, but I need to chase Claude, apparently. Oh. Ooh, and that was just a miss because I wasn't expecting to hear someone slow vault behind me. Don't have power struggle. You won't. She doesn't. But yeah, I was looking around looking for an Alucard aura. Boy, was I in for a rude awakening when I realized that not only was there no Alucard, there was no man. I'm just like looking for even just like a masculine aura. I'm like, I don't see anything. Huh, I wonder why. That was tragic timing. I wonder if she thought I was coming around the corner upstairs. I was literally setting up to see if I could throw a hatchet and hit her with it. I'm sorry, Yunjin. That was some me timing right there. That was me throwing and vaulting Shack Pallet into a spirit level timing. So unfortunately I can relate. Don't feel bad. Wherever they are, they're outside of the range of lockers. Which there isn't too many places on this map, actually. This map is one of the more decent ones, in my opinion, for lockers. There's usually at least one in each room. Not always, but... I'm sorry, Claude. I'm sorry, Claudette. Thank you guys for not DCing, though. You are, like, literally my first group of survivors, practically, to not have anyone DC, so I really appreciate that. And, like, I would have understood if you did, because that was a rough feeling start. The only reason I say rough feeling is... Oh, Kate. Come on, Kate. Did you find a key, too? Honestly, sick as hell. Come on. GG's. Truly, rubber ducky, truly. Let's see, I want to see if Kate is, dang, I was hoping that she was, Steam. I wanted to check her hours. I couldn't tell if that was, like, maybe a newer player, maybe someone doing, like, a new type of build. Which, honestly, with this build, it could have been. Huh. What tome is this? Oh, apparently I completed this tome. Hell yeah. Hook the Obsession 10 times. Love to see it. Hook 5 survivors in basement with Agi. You know what? Sure. Let's try doing this with Huntress, because why not? Honestly, I should do this with Trapper. I think the last time I tried to do this particular archive was when I, played Trapper for the first time in, like, over a year, and ended up against, like, who was, I think it was, like, Quaddy and his duo, who were doing, like, pretend to be Baby Fung, meanwhile running, like, Wiretap or something. Hey, Moxie, how goes? It's 26 and I haven't finished tomes. No, because I was a survivor main for 3 years. At this point, like, most of my tomes available are things like use specific perk that I don't tend to use, or get exposed hits, or get hits with your weapon. Meanwhile, basically, really the only killers I play who get M1s are, like, Spirit. So, and I just don't like running exposed perks. What, Ellie? No, my sweet girl, I'm sorry, not right now. Sweet pea. Basement Trapper's fun. God, one of my favorite matches from when I was really learning the game, or at least when I was a little bit into learning it, was, it was a Trapper, and I was a Trapper, rather, and I had basemented a couple survivors, and it was just this constant back and forth, because I had, hello, Ellie, there's an Ellie on my lap. I trapped the inside of Shack Pallet, but they had someone with any needs necessary, so they kept resetting it. And I refused to kick it or remove my trap. So it was just this, in my opinion, very fun back and forth. Tomes require like 136 escapes to complete. You ain't doing that because it's boring. What, you're saying you don't want to cleanse 20 totems? But no, I think I've done all but 2 survivor tomes. I think I still have like the For the People one, and then one other that I don't remember off the top of my head. But is another one of those kind of like because the For the People one, oh, I know, I have one that I have to like be running, I think, empathy, and I have to heal someone or myself from the dying position. Ah. Okay, Elodie, my dear, I love you, but you need to stop this. My darling daughter. Also, I'm supposed to be going for basement. I don't even know where basement is. I probably should have checked that, huh? Anyway, guys, I have a cat on my lap. Hey, there we go. Basement? Damn, basement was main. Unfortunate. Yes, my dear. That was a pretty intense breath. What of it? Where did you go? Where did they go? Did they, like, walk, run with sprint? Oh, did I just see someone for a second? I don't know. I think I saw someone, but also I don't want to be wrong and keep circling that. So I'm just gonna leave instead. I saw Kate over there, but... Saw the pistons on this gen going. Okay, we break this preemptively. I'll take it. Hi, Kate. Honestly, I might be able to make basement with this. I just don't want to risk it. Okay, the action never got started again. So now they're in a much rougher position. I'm missing, I'm missing, I'm missing. I'm throwing and not just hack shits. Oh my god, actually. There we go. Okay, Elodie, I'm sorry. After this match, I'm going to have to remove you from my lap, my darling. This is not feasible in the long run. Ooh, you know, guys, let me finish this up and then I will catch up. Listen, I know I should go after Kate. Oh my god, I just missed. Why am I like this? Okay, Ellie, honey, I'm sorry. I have to move you. I need my elbow room. This is miserable. Oh, my darling, darling Ellie. But they don't have progress elsewhere. Yeah, no thanks, Ace. Appreciate the opportunity, but, Ballistic Chase I want to take? That's last on the list. That was a cool shot, if I do say so myself. You know what? What is that? You guys hop in a locker? Or is this the last few seconds of Decisive Strike? I'd like to refresh my hatchets first. Okay. And now I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay. Ooh, no info at all is interesting, actually. That must have been a distraction or whatever the Elodie perk is, funny enough. Ellie, are you helping this ace escape? How could you? She's making muffins on my lap now. She is so damn cute. Good duck. Elodie. I'm sorry, Michonne. I think that was only 4, wasn't it? I think I still need one more. Ooh, nice. Chad Metal Gamer, love to see it. So where is she? Oh, there she is. Where's Ace? I have not seen him in a hot second, unless this is maybe him. I am very confused as to what's going on with that. Like, what is that, genuinely? Like, what's he doing? He must be doing something that I'm just missing, but... I'm really missing it, whatever it is. I'll have to see what his perks are in Endgame, because that really keeps throwing me off, him disappearing into that locker like that. I feel like it's gotta be, like, some sort of weird combination of perks, like Lucky... Or not Lucky Break, Lucky Star mixed with something. Look, Michonne... Sorry, Ace is like... Please let me have the basement hook, pretty please. I'm sure she's just gonna wiggle out, and that's fine. She might even escape with it, and honestly... That's fine as well. Nice. GG's. I think I was 1 short of getting my archive. Okay, now what the fuck was Ace running? Okay, yeah, it was deception. That was really confusing. Okay, it was just straight up Iron Will, I see. Jeez Louise, Batman. Elodie, why are you doing this to me? Because I can. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You are a beast. She is a beast. She's so effing cute. Territorial Imperative should spawn both basement spawns. God. That'd be kind of funny, actually. I don't know. Oh, that'd be funny. What time is it? It's just about 9. Let's do another Huntress game or two. Guys, I don't know how late we're gonna go tonight. I know that I started a bit late. Also, actually, let me let you guys know something. I'm going to be posting this information in the Discord later, but if you didn't know, this week, starting tomorrow for the next 3 days, I have stuff going on. Streams should still be happening at their usual nighttime slot, but on Saturday, we're going to be starting a bit late. I don't know the exact time because it is my cousin's baby shower. So, I just don't know what the time frame for that is looking like, but worst case scenario, we'll be starting Cyberpunk at the usual time, so you don't have to worry about that. guess I'm gonna keep running this because, may as well. It's too bad as well, because if I had realized that main was basement during the first down, I might have been able to get the gamer there. But, yeah. So the plan for the rest of the week is we'll be doing our usual stuff other than Saturday. Sunday, I might try to start a bit early depending on what the day looks like, in order to make up for our later Saturday. God, I am so looking forward to Cyberpunk again. I really am. We were talking about this earlier as well. I really am considering either adding an additional day of Cyberpunk, or changing out a DBD stream to be a Cyberpunk day, that sort of thing, because I don't think 2 days a week is going to be enough to scratch the itch, especially considering we're starting a bit slow. Oh, hi, you're yeah, she knows. Little gremlin. God. Actually, funny enough, Elodie has been napping, and by napping I mean at night she's been sleeping in Mama Marcus's bed, which is, I think, for several reasons. Number one, it's a bigger space. I believe I just have like a full mattress, whereas my mother has, I think it's a queen, but it might be a king. Maybe it is a king, I don't know. So it's a bigger bed, so, because in my bed, you've got me, Meg, and then Ellie, should she wish to be with us. Additionally, I roll around and kick in my sleep, whereas my mother is not such a sleeper. She, actually manages to stay still. I tried to figure out where she could be going, and there was really only one possible answer, and I was right. Damn, I was really hoping I'd be able to swing in time. Can't dodge here, friend. Nice. Okay. I see scratch marks there. Also, not me realizing there's no gen in here way too late. Hello. I just kind of assumed there was. Dead hard is DOA. Okay. Griff, I know, that was so good. Oh, according to Keiko. I love baiting out dead hards just by playing like a weirdo. It's genuinely one of the funniest things that just my play style has led to consistently. Thank you for being too early, Nia. I really appreciate you for that. Is she Iron Will? She just have weird pathing. And I saw the two of them duoing this gen though, so. I know that your dead heart is dead. Okay, I'm done making that joke. Let's see if I can get some info. Of course not, because that would imply that the lockers were well distributed on this map. Ooh, hello there, scratch marks, though. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I think I underestimated this Nia because of her mistiming the pallet throw when I really shouldn't, because everybody makes mistakes and everybody has those days. Source, I've missed one. Recently. Just one. But yeah. Oh crap, I'm out of hatchets. I didn't get... I'm actually such a dumbass. I hate this killer sometimes. Why didn't I get them while I was in here? Because I heard Sable's footsteps, that's why. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I wasn't gonna go after you, but if you're gonna stay injured, then yeah, I'm going to. I mean, you and Sable are literally right there next to each other. Perfect opportunity to heal. Oh, that gen's gonna pop quick, huh? Actually, I bet I can shoot through this tree gap, huh? I know there was someone there. At least I thought I saw someone there. Maybe I didn't. Someone's not out. Be great if it was Michaela. I think I'm once again gonna get 4, aren't I? Oh my god, Nia? Almost walks into pallet, excuse me. I don't think I can get either of them at this point because of the fence, unless I get like the craziest lucky like angle of my life. Jeez, I think I was 4 again though, which is unfortunate. Haha, get it 4. Yeah, I think I might just have to play this is my problem why I don't have some of these things completed. I just don't commit as hard as I... Oh, apparently I got it, and I just didn't notice. That's so funny. I wonder if I got it last time. Oh wait, sacrifice 4 survivors in basement. Oh, that means the kills have to happen in basement. That's kind of rough. Let's see. That's the exact same one I was just in. Still can't really do Doctor Archives. I'll just throw this on and run Rancor at some point. I just did that one. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna... What time is it? It's 9:14, guys. I think this V's been trapped for, you know what, another time. Because right now, Grape, I think I'm actually just gonna have this be our last game of the night. Because it's getting to the point where I'd usually end. And although I'm tempted to stay on a bit later since I started late today, I've honestly got something of a headache, and I think it's better to just try to get to bed at a reasonable time tonight. Because, for those who don't know, hi, I'm Marcus. I stream this game every day other than Tuesdays. Most nights we start around 5 p.m. Eastern, except for Saturdays and Mondays. This Saturday, however, my cousin is having a baby, which is weird. Weird to think about. So, I'm gonna be starting late on Saturday with stream. We should still be on time for Cyberpunk, which, starts at... Hold on. Are there flashlights? No, okay, let's do Gearhead. Cyberpunk will be starting around 6 p.m. Eastern. And DVD, I don't know what time we'll be doing. It'll be whatever time I get home from the baby shower, basically. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is gonna be our last game. Oh my gosh, and my Ellie has been sitting here oh so patiently since she got kicked off my lap again. I'll probably scoop her back up. Also, Rubber Ducky, with just play Houndmaster, never deal with Dead Hard to begin with. But you see, that's the pros of running Made for this. Because if you run Made for this, all Deep Wound is good Deep Wound. It genuinely makes me so happy to see any of the handful of Deep Wound killers when I run Made for this. Like, hell yeah, I get free value, baby. Especially because I often don't remember to run any, or don't think of running any sort of, Deep Wound perk. Like, no Dead Hard, no Off the Record, that sort of thing. No Hill Hook. Haunting at Hill Hook. Hooking at Hill Haunt. Also, oh my gosh, also, thank you. I just saw that you were saying that I'm a literal demon on Huntress, and that makes me happy. Because I had started to get good with her shortly before they did Pig second round buffs. And then I started playing a ton of Pig, and Huntress got... Oh, that's not true, totally. It was the Pig buffs that made Pig more fun to play. But additionally, Huntress had been having, like, a shit ton of random, like, disappearing hatchets, as she was buggier than usual. I'll eat the blast mine, I don't care. So that was the other reason I was playing a good bit less of her. But I feel like, much like with Spirit, I feel like I'm getting back to my Huntress gaming roots, to where I'm actually capable of throwing my vibes-based hatchets and having them hit sometimes, rather than rarely throwing my vibes-based hatchets and having them almost never hit. With making sure this is the other Ellen and not the same Ellen. I checked multiple times that the injured one did not have a hook state next to her. Where did the Zarina scout go? And that's the downside of playing Meg. She's very loud. It's also the upshot of being a spirit gamer. Okay, let's see if I can get info on people. Oh my god. Shiny Pen Gaming. Well, I'm at one action, huh? Hey. We got Mega Thief. I know Zarina's healing him. Oops. Oops, squared. Oops, cubed. Oh, she went for it. Damn, blast mines are funny. I'll take it. I was out of hatchets. I know they're gonna pop main. Oh wow, they're really gonna pop main, okay. Oh, wow. I somehow missed the fact that Meg was Death Hook. For some reason, I thought nobody was Death Hook. And I'm not joking. I wish I was, but... Okay, I think I should probably get the 2 out here unless I get lucky and pick the right gate early enough. Or if Ellen gets unlucky and picks the wrong gate. Oh, that was crazy that I hit 1 and then 2. Oh, GG's. Ellie, you know what that means. Oof, Serena's going for the achievement. Unfortunate. Huh. Okay, guys, on that note, that is where I'm probably going to be calling it for the night. And by probably, I mean it is where I'm going to be calling it. But first, a word from our sponsors. And by our sponsors, I mean Elodie. And by Elodie, I mean my cat. Oh. Let me move my hair for you. My sweet girl. My sweet little slug. Well, guys, Ellie. She says, I don't want to look at the camera. I'm looking over here. I do what I want, Mom. GG's indeed. Also, I'm sorry that you got jump scared by, the entity IRL grape. That's, really funny. Yeah, my Ellie. Oh my god, she's so cute. Guys, that wraps things up. I did most of my little spiel beforehand, but, hi, I'm Marcus. I stream every night other than Tuesday. Tomorrow we're gonna be starting around 5 p.m. Eastern, with some more Debbie Delights. I think we're gonna be doing a lot more Killer, at least until, like, the event happens, the anniversary event or whatever is next. I assume it's the anniversary. I really do think I've re-entered my Killer main era, at least loosely. In this era of survivors going next, it's just like, I don't know. I get annoyed as both Killer and Survivor, but at least with Killer, I can kill the bots. My gosh. I'm gonna go get this sweet little monkey ready for bed. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Whether it was a couple minutes or a couple hours, whether it was your first or 101st time here, whether y'all were chatting, lurking, playing with me, playing against me, means the world that you choose to spend any of your time here in my corner of the internet. I'm gonna go take care of my sweet little goblin kitten, who is just sweet right now. No goblin to be found. I must be talking about that other cat. You're so adorable when you want to be, you know that? She says I'm always adorable. And she's right. Even when she's a beast, she's adorable. My sweet girl. Good night, guys. Sorry, I don't know if the microphone picked that up. I said it pretty quiet. Good night, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna wrap up for real now, because it's time to go to bed. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow around 5 p.m. Eastern. If not a little earlier, and if it is earlier, I will let you guys know in the Discord. Just checking really quick. Okay. Good night, guys. Bye.